They say fame protects you. Lights, cameras, adoration. But 2025 is proving the opposite. Hollywood isn't just watching stars fall, it's watching its entire foundation crack open. This year has turned into a full-blown legal earthquake, with high-profile lawsuits, multi-million-dollar defamation claims, devastating sexual misconduct allegations, contract wars, copyright battles, and courtroom dramas that are shaking the entertainment world to its core. From producers suing actors to music moguls facing civil war, to reality TV empires collapsing from inside, the message is clear: the red carpet glamour can't hide the sound of the courts knocking. It began with a storm no one saw coming: the legal war between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. A feud born on the set of It Ends With Us that detonated into one of the most expensive, emotionally charged lawsuits in Hollywood history. In December 2024, Lively filed a complaint with the California Civil Rights Department alleging sexual harassment, retaliation, invasion of privacy, and a hostile work environment during filming. Among the accusations, unwanted physical contact, Baldoni entering her trailer without consent, and what she described as a coordinated effort to control, monitor, and intimidate. Over in the music world, the industry watched a titan fall. Sean Diddy Combs, once celebrated as a mogul, innovator, and cultural force, found himself drowning in waves of civil suits alleging sexual assault, abuse, sex trafficking, and coercion. Since late 2023, multiple accusers, both men and women, had filed lawsuits spanning alleged offenses from 2000 to 2022. Every new filing sent shockwaves through entertainment circles. Every detail that surfaced was darker than the last. While the legal process is still moving, the reputational collapse has been immediate and, honestly, irreversible. Brands severed ties, networks distanced themselves, collaborators disappeared overnight. This wasn't just a scandal, it was a reckoning. One that made many ask what else has been hidden under layers of PR, power, and payout agreements. But, 2025 didn't reserve the chaos for just music and film. Reality TV, this giant industry built on competition, spectacle, and, honestly, some pretty extreme production conditions, faced its own reckoning when contestants from MrBeast's Beast Games filed a class action lawsuit against Jimmy Donaldson and his production partners. The accusations included sexual harassment, unsafe working conditions, unpaid wages, and, even withheld prize money. Contestants described, sleeping on cold floors, being denied proper medical care, and being pressured into these extreme physical tasks without any real preparation. Some allege they were misclassified as volunteers just so production could avoid wage laws. Others claim they never received the compensation they were promised in the first place. For millions who watched MrBeast as like a symbol of generosity and spectacle, the lawsuit was a jolt. Proof that even the most wholesome digital giants weren't immune from Hollywood's legal spotlight. But the legal storm didn't stop at misconduct. In 2025, there was, a whole new wave of lawsuits about creativity itself, copyright disputes, ownership fights, and music rights battles. One of the biggest cases involved Jimmy Page, the legendary guitarist and co-founder of Led Zeppelin. In a case reviving a nearly 5-decade-old dispute, Page was sued over Dazed and Confused, with the plaintiff alleging the song was copied from a 1967 composition. Though these battles over classic songs seem to pop up every so often, the resurgence of this case in 2025 really emphasized something chilling. Even the legacies of rock legends can be dragged back into the courtroom. And still, Hollywood had more legal plot twists to offer. Streaming platforms, which once promised, creative freedom and massive budgets, actually became battlegrounds of their own. Actors like Kevin Costner, Kelsey Grammer, and several streaming series creators filed suits against networks over delayed payments, withheld backend profits, and what they described as algorithm manipulation, a practice that allegedly allows platforms to underreport viewership to avoid paying talent their bonus compensation. While these cases remain in early stages, studio insiders whisper that this may be the next financial war that rewrites entertainment contracts for years to come. Meanwhile, on the agency side, several talent managers and publicists filed grievances against their former clients, claiming unpaid commissions, sudden contract terminations, and breach of loyalty agreements. Hollywood's relationship machine, normally hidden behind smiles and step-and-repeat backdrops, suddenly showed its fractured wiring. And then there are the NDAs, hundreds of them, now being challenged in California courts due to changing laws around silencing victims. More former assistants, stylists, dancers, and interns are coming forward with allegations they were previously barred from discussing. Their stories, now legally allowed to be told, are adding more fuel to the already raging fire. Even the film financing world wasn't spared. Investors filed lawsuits against productions that collapsed mid-shoot, blaming mismanagement, overspending, and fraudulent budget reporting. The fallout from these cases is already triggering new oversight rules in major studios, forcing executives to rethink how money flows through their productions. Taken together, 2025 isn't just another year of Hollywood drama. It's the year the veil dropped. The year the industry's carefully guarded secrets spilled into the public record. The year contracts became battlegrounds and courtrooms became stages. So, what does this legal chaos actually mean for the future of entertainment? First, it means exposure. Power structures once considered untouchable are being dragged into daylight. The myth of quiet settlements behind closed doors is eroding. Whistleblowers are speaking up. Employees are filing suits without fear of retaliation. The culture of silence is cracking. Second, it means accountability. For decades, reputations and star power determined who won conflicts. Now, courts, not studios, are deciding outcomes. Whether through dismissals, settlements, or jury verdicts, these cases are recalibrating what Hollywood considers acceptable behavior. Third, it means financial instability. A single lawsuit can halt a production, freeze a fund, or honestly, sink a film before it ever hits theaters. Investors are wary. Insurers are raising premiums. Studios are reassessing how they choose directors, cast leads, and vet creative partners. In an industry fueled by risk, lawsuits have become the biggest risk of all. Fourth, it signals a cultural shift. Fans are no longer passive spectators. They're demanding transparency. They're refusing to separate the art from the artist. These days, social media amplifies every allegation, every filing, and every reaction, basically turning legal battles into viral events that end up having real-world consequences. And honestly, maybe the most unsettling truth is that this meltdown isn't stopping in 2025. New cases are already emerging. New accusers are preparing filings. New contractual disputes are brewing. And, insiders are predicting that the industry could face more lawsuits in the next 2 years than in the previous 10 combined. Studios are hiring crisis lawyers faster than they're signing new talent. But in the chaos lies possibility. If Hollywood uses this moment, this painful, public, unavoidable reckoning, to rebuild with transparency and real protections, the industry that emerges could be stronger, safer, and more ethical than ever before. Maybe the next generation won't fear retaliation. Maybe contracts will protect the vulnerable, not just the powerful. Maybe creativity won't come with exploitation attached. Because beyond the scandals and headlines, this year reveals something deeper. The myth of untouchable fame is fading. In 2025, celebrity isn't a shield, it's a spotlight. And this time, the cameras aren't aimed at premieres, they're aimed at the truth. If this breakdown of Hollywood's biggest 2025 legal battles shocked you, hit like. Comment which case floored you the most. And subscribe for more deep dives into the scandals reshaping entertainment. Because fame isn't glittering anymore, it's cracking.